right, so we'll officially start.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Madam Chairman.
All right, we have to do a roll call since we're on Zoom. So I am here. Looks like Laura.
Here.
Patricia.
Here. What?
Pat.
Here.
I'm reading my list. Barbara.
Here.
Tom looks like a no. And Melissa.
I'm here.
And Mary.
Here.
All right, so the next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. I assume everyone got their minutes that were emailed out?
Yes, I make a motion to approve.
All right, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Is there any discussion?
Oh.
Okay, can we do a roll call to say we approve? So I'll do Laura.
I approve.
Barbara.
Approve.
Pat.
I approve.
And I approve. So the motion passes. Okay, now do you have the director's report?
I do. And Denise, I just want to say you're doing a fabulous job. You've really got this down for Zoom meetings now.
I still don't like it, but
some of us do.
Pat, you're doing great. You're on the meeting. All right, so let's see. We didn't meet last month, so I got a little extra to tell you about. Going back to December, the annual giving tree was amazing. We received over $4,000 in donations. It was just great. We had the tree outside Melissa's door, and we had the old boombox from inside here out playing Christmas carols. Melissa's idea, and I'm cockeyed here. And it went really, really good. People loved it. They loved the music. They loved coming up, so it was great. And I just want to say it was incredible to me how much people stepped up giving, even during a pandemic, with all that's going wrong in the world. It was really heartwarming. So I can't thank people enough for what they gave monetarily and also of their time. We had some wonderful delivery elves that went out and helped deliver everything. Thimbles and Friends Quilt Guild from Abington donated handmade placemats, napkins, and face masks that I think we gave out pretty much to everybody. Like, they were really cute and they were all different designs. And we even had one that was Hanukkah, which was great because we had someone asking about Hanukkah stuff. So we had some Hanukkah to give out. So that was all great and beautiful and thoughtful. So I really appreciate everyone on that. We did the annual Christmas luncheon that I think normally happens here. We did a grab and go. It was on December 21st, and that was a big success, I thought. We had over 40 people sign up. And we got the food from Cast Iron Cafe here locally from town. The owner, Bob Berry, donated little miniature amadama loaves. I think it's how you pronounce it, the little loaves of bread. Delicious.
Amadama bread.
Thank you, amadama bread. Was it good, Pat?
It's got a long history, but I won't bore you with it, but it's Amadama bread.
Right. Well, as far as I know, I've had that bread though before, and it's so good, and his little loaves are delicious. So anyhow, we received a lot of positive feedbacks from everybody between phone calls, cards they sent, and so forth. So it was really nice. We did a Valentine's Day grab and go heart craft. We had 18 people signed up. Not everybody could get on Zoom because they're not all able to, but Denise graciously did it first time on Zoom. She did a fabulous job. I thought it went really well. And the people that did it, were holding up their crafts. They looked really good. And I think the social part of it was the best part. I think that the craft was great, but I think it was great that people could get on and kind of see somebody and socially interact. So that was fabulous. And then we had people that took it. So those ones we're not sure, the people that just took the bag, because we didn't get to see it as much, but hopefully they still enjoyed doing it. We have another one that's planned for St. Patrick's Day, which Denise is going to be hosting today. I know she's excited. So that will be happening today. So hopefully that will be a good one too. And again, the social is nice. I like to see the people interacting. I'm really excited that we were able to get chair yoga started again with Karen Lyons. She's recorded, I think, 5 sessions at this point that air on Wednesdays and Saturdays on cable access. Where am I? Yeah, Wednesday and Saturdays at 10 a.m. on cable access. So if you're not good with, anybody that might be watching this meeting, if you're not good with technology, you can go on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 10 and she will be on. She's also doing a Zoom one that she's hosting on Thursdays. It's been slow. We haven't gotten we had some people in the beginning that wanted to sign up. We tried to help them, getting on Zoom didn't go so well for some of them. But we've had some people. There's one regular that's I know joining in, and Karen is just fabulous. She's so sweet. She does a great job. She actually, unfortunately, has broken her ankle. She broke it this last Friday, but she plans to be back in 2 weeks when she has her solid cast, because she thinks, doing the cast hopefully will show people that even with a cast on, you can still do chair yoga. So Karen's going to continue. So that's great news. We have had our first conference party lines. Linda Rome has hosted a travel one. That one hasn't done as well, hasn't had as much interest. So we have switched over to try a recipe one. We'll see if we get any more interest on that one. Marie Layler, who is from the Historical Commission, has done a history one that has gotten a lot more interest. And actually down at Whitman Hanson Access, Cable Access, they have picked it up and doing a Zoom with her as well. So she's doing it where people can call in on the party line, or someone who wants to do the Zoom can go in, and so Marie can show pictures and old historical stuff and that. So that one's kind of picked up a little more. So that's great. And I'm glad Marie's willing to do all that, because not all of us want to be on camera. January definitely brought some challenges. We had some COVID exposure issues. We had to close the center for a few days. We had to stop the bus for a few days due to some staffing issues, and out of caution to make sure that all our employees were healthy, as well as any residents stayed safe. So it was a little bumpy through January. Currently, everyone is healthy. We're still going ahead with whatever we can do following the guidelines, keeping everybody safe, and just basically keeping everybody safe at this point. But because of that, some of the issues, the town protocols, the Board of Selectmen had voted new COVID protocols, and that we had to stop the hairdresser currently. We were not supposed to have anybody, but I did speak to the selectmen last night at the meeting, and we can continue the podiatrist and fuel assistance. The hairdresser is on pause right now. Hopefully the numbers will continue to go down and things like that. We'll be able to bring that back. But at this point, we are able to at least continue having the podiatrist and making sure people that need fuel assistance can get that. What else do I have? The last few weeks? Oh, and so what's been going on the last few weeks? Vaccines. It's been busy. We've been trying to help people as much as we can. We have managed to get people signed up that aren't able to do it themselves. Most seniors would like it local, which I completely understand. Unfortunately, locally, there's not a lot of vaccines anywhere. We've tried. We go on, Melissa and I go on often, and we look locally. Pharmacies, I don't know that either of us has found anything at a pharmacy, and we've been trying for the last week and a half or whatever it's been now that since it all started. Gillette, you can do it. Again, if anybody's listening to this meeting, I personally went there with my mother, who's 86. It was a really easy process. You sign up, if you have someone who can sign you up and get you signed up and bring you over. When you get there, there's a big Jumbotron board. It tells you what time your appointment is. You go in, we went right up. She got her shot. She had to sit 15 minutes and we were out of there. So, you might have to sit 30 depending on your own health issues. But again, it was a really quick, easy process if you can get signed up and get over there. And they have had a lot of appointments. Locally, not a lot.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was told by someone, right now I can't remember, but that's age speaking, that they were set up to do it at KFC if they could get the vaccine. Have you heard anything about that?
What I've heard is that we still are waiting on vaccine. Vaccine is limited in supply going out to the local communities. The majority of it seems to be going to these bigger venues. So, we have no control over how the vaccine gets distributed. The town requests vaccine, and then whether we get it or not is not up to the town. So we kind of are waiting on that. So we don't have a good answer on that. Basically, they do request it. And I have been told that when we can finally have the vaccine, they are looking to do a clinic like that locally. But I also know that...
What? Sorry, when are they thinking they might get some?
That's the thing, Pat. Nobody knows when they're going to get it. There's no... you know, nobody knows when the vaccine will be local.
Yeah. See,
So they are
I have a personal interest in this, and I just don't know how to go about signing up anywhere.
They are encouraging anybody that can go, like I said, if you can get a vaccine somewhere. I know people would like to wait and get it local, but if you have the opportunity and are able to get it somewhere else, they are encouraging you should get your vaccine however you can get it.
Yeah. However, Fenway and Gillette are really not practical for me, so
I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marshfield is currently open. They have more like 600 a week they're supposed to have compared to like trying to find it at a CVS or a Walgreens or something like that. Yeah. But again, 600 sounds like a lot until everybody wants a shot, and then they go really quick. So, you know, if you wanted something like that, we could try to assist you in getting you signed up. Obviously, we do our best, but things go quickly when it comes up and we see it. We get so excited because we're like, oh, hurry up, hurry up. It's like, you know,
I did understand that the Stop and Shop in Halifax was set up to do this. How, I can't imagine.
Well, they've been on there. Again, I don't think, Melissa, have you had any luck there?
I haven't found anything. The only places we've been able to do is Marshfield, Gillette, and Fenway, and Dartmouth High School. Those are the four that I've seen.
Yeah. Still too far away. Oh, well, that's all right. I stay in the house anyhow.
Pat,
and I don't like it.
But we can try to assist you, Pat. You know, after the meeting, I can talk to you about if you want to, you know, give us whatever.
I would like to. Yes, I would like to. Thank you. Thanks, Mary.
We can definitely. So anyhow, that's where we're at with that. We are doing our best.
I wanted to interject too that I have been told, and there's a link if you need me to send it, that there is a scam going around, telephone calls looking to say that they're setting up for vaccines and they'd like information. So they're
like your social security number or something.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And it was in an article. I think it was on CNN. So just to beware for many seniors, because knowing that they're most vulnerable with these phone calls, that they just need to be aware that no one contacts them.
Yeah.
You know, so just to be very careful not to give any information, especially if they're offering appointments for vaccines.
Right. And we have put it out in the newsletter last month and again this month about, you know, the scams that no one should be asking for, you know, your credit card, your social security number. You don't have to pay to get a vaccine. You don't have to pay to get an appointment, you know, all that good stuff. So thank you.
I also saw in the news this morning, they were saying CVS pharmacies were going to start. It was either tomorrow or Friday. So they haven't yet.
CVS?
I think the closest one to here was like Braintree and Weymouth.
So they did say in Massachusetts?
Yeah, they had the list on the TV with all like the pharmacies. It was like one in each town. There was only like 12 or 13, but there was Weymouth and Braintree were like the closest ones. But it's not till tomorrow or Friday. I forget what day.
We'll keep looking because, like I said, we go onto the Mass site, which actually I started using the one that the new out of work web designer put up because it's so much easier. But, you know, it goes on and it shows you the sites, how many appointments are available. And, you know, again, if there's a lot of appointments, it's pretty likely that you're going to be able to get one. When it shows only a couple of appointments, by the time you enter all the information, usually you get to that last step and there's nothing available because, you know what I mean? There is a few different pages you have to go through of entering information to get one appointment. So, but again, we are doing everything we can to try to help anybody that needs help. We're looking, we have, like I said, been successful in some, and those people have been very grateful. They even stopped back to say thank you for helping them. So it's super sweet, but it's just hard because, like I said, there's just not a lot locally, and we really are trying to help people. But for whatever reason, the big venues are the ones that have the most vaccine. So if anybody, like I said, is able to have someone take them there, the process once you get there is easy. It's just you do have to get signed up and you do have to get there. And that's the hard part. So anything else in that anybody wants to share, contribute? Nope. Okay, so and we're still offering, so again, we did have some issues where we had to stop things for a few weeks, but we do now still currently offer our around town bus. We go to CVS and Walgreens still in the afternoons, and the around town bus is to pharmacies, banks, Family Dollar. We do Tuesday 2 trips of food shopping. Meals on Wheels are continued. Where am I? Under trips and programs, one of our drivers has opted not to drive until he can get fully vaccinated. So we are now still offering Monday and Tuesday. We were offering Wednesdays to Walmart. We're not doing those currently, but we are able to keep Thursdays to Market Basket. So we do have something, but we are going to alternate Thursdays between, and actually I take that back. I'm sorry. We're alternating them. I say to Market Basket, we're going to do Walmart and then Market Basket alternating on Thursdays until March. And in March, both drivers will be driving full again. So then we can kind of bring back the weekly Walmart trip too. Maintenance. We have had another backup in the pipes for the toilets in December. Budget drain came out. They used a camera. They cleared it all and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, that was not the end of the problem. We had another backup that just happened the end of this month. They have replaced the pipes with larger pipes. The pipes that were down there were smaller pipes, so they've replaced them with larger pipes. And I'm hoping this is going to be the end of the issue because it's not convenient to have to go over to town hall, especially during a snowstorm. So anyhow, knock on wood. I don't want to say too much and jinx ourselves, but I think that hopefully we're at the end of the toilet issues around here. No issues with the buses. We did finally get the second bus all set, registered, and insured finally. So we do have that extra bus. It is smaller, so when we're back to normal, it should be okay. And this time it might be tough to use too much just because of the limited amount of people you can put on the bus. So I think that's everything that I have at this point. Anybody have any questions, concerns?
What was that?
Crickets.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve the director's report?
So moved.
So moved, Madam Chairman.
And can I consider that a second?
Second.
Okay, no further discussion. I think we'll have to do a roll call again. So I'll just go by my screen. Barbara?
Yes.
Laura?
Yes.
Pat?
Yes.
And I said yes. So the motion passes. So now do you want to talk about the financial reports?
I think I don't normally go through them. I can go through them, but I think normally I send them to you guys to look over. And then if there's any questions, I can answer any questions. If not, I think they just get voted.
Okay. No further discussion. So do we approve, we'll approve the financial reports?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, and Laura seconds.
I'll second it.
And we'll do the roll call again. Barbara?
Okay.
Yes.
Laura?
Yes.
Pat?
Yes.
And I'm yes. So the motion approves. And next, I believe we have committee reports.
Yeah, so under Old Colony Elder Services, we still are offering the grab and go boxed lunches on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The regular congregate participants have all signed up as well as some others, and that continues to go well. We do have sometimes people forgetting to come by when they're supposed to, but overall it's good. We don't have anything new with Friends. Self-help, John is continuing to do fuel assistance appointments. We usually have anywhere between 2 and 4 depending on the week, but he's able to do it. He, meets with the person. He was meeting socially distanced, masked, and so 6 feet apart. With the newer rules and what's been going on, he's actually been having them bring the paperwork. He goes through it. He talks to them via cell phone while they're in the parking lot. They exchange any paperwork signed, and he makes copies, and we get it done. However we go about it. And that's about everything that I have. The next meeting will be Wednesday, March 10th at 9 a.m. Hopefully that's good for everyone. But besides that, I think that's everything unless anybody has any questions for me.
Was that it?
What was that?
I said, you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Barbara. It means a lot. It really does. Oh, and I hope everybody's been staying healthy. You know, most importantly, this is not easy.
Yep, so far, so good.
And I keep thinking we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. We're moving in a good direction. Things are getting a smidge better. It's going to get warmer. We're going to get vaccinated.
When, she said.
Yeah.
It's coming. I know it. It's coming. I see it.
Do you need a motion to adjourn?
I would, Pat.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. And we have to do a roll call to adjourn. So Barbara?
Yes.
Laura?
Yes.
Pat?
Yes.
And I say yes. And so the meeting is adjourned. And we'll see you all in March 10th.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Pat.